welcome back. So this is going to be looking at your energies and their energies and find out what's happening between the two of you at this point in time. We're going to do deck 1 and deck 2. They're more the intuitive ones, the really beautiful ones, shiny ones, if you like shiny things like a magpie. So your energy and theirs, pick your deck. I'm on Instagram, if you haven't found me yet, mysticlovetarot. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. If it says private, I haven't been following you. So if you want me to follow you, just drop me a message. But anyone that's not private, I've been following you back. So I like seeing what you're all up to. And people, I did a self-love challenge the other day and I got so many pictures of people's self-love stuff. It was beautiful, it was beautiful. Okay, I'm sure this was deck 1. Let's do this. Let's have a look at your person's energy. And you, can you tell me what's happening between those that picked deck 1, the person's energy, and them? Person's energy, and them. Do that 2 more times. It's got to do it a funny way because these cards are dead big. I can't do my normal cool technique. So I'll have to do a half-ass technique where it's kind of the same but it doesn't have the same effect. It's just kind of like a falling thing. Okay, can you give me some jumping cards, please, for what's happening? The people that picked deck 1, their energy, that's just your energy, and the person that they are thinking of. Both of them together, please, their energy and yours. Just gonna 1, 2, 3, their energy and yours. 1, 2, always makes me laugh. The Hermit comes out, or the Moon, or the Devil. I want 3 more. I'm going to do a 9-card spread to begin with. Your energy and the person that you're thinking of. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 10-card spread. So they say, okay, so where you and this person are at the moment, your relationship has had to have the Death card and Judgment. So what's happened here is the relationship was getting quite tired. It was getting really full on. There wasn't enough space for growth. It was quite grey, quite like surface level. Everything was okay, but deep down inside, the relationship was losing it. You were both struggling. You were both finding it really, really difficult. So one of you has bounced up, gone with the energy, possibly said in anger and ended it or moved away from the situation. If you are with them, Judgment Day, if you're still with them, Judgment Day has still happened. They might have moved away from within the relationship. You might feel that they have taken a step back. That's because the situation wouldn't have been able to carry on the way it was going. It was very, very toxic. It was getting very in your face, very needy and very passionate. And it was the hurricane tornado situation with the big eruption in the middle. So you've had the Death card happen and you've had Judgment. However, on the Death card, there is new bloom, there is new growth, okay? So where you feel like this could be at a complete end, it isn't. So relax, okay? If you want this person back. If you don't want them back, that's cool. You know, that's the way it is. But if you want them back, you and this person will have to work at it. You will be given a second opportunity with this person for the collective. Your collective energy says there's another opportunity coming if you want it. But the dragon's been slayed, things are kind of falling apart and you're left picking up the pieces now, what sure direction you're going in. It's affected all of your energy. It hasn't just been your head, it's been your mind, body and soul. Some of you are struggling to eat or overeating as well. Please, if you are doing that, make sure you are getting the right amount of fluids or liquids into your body as well. Lots of water, and if you can get mineral water or a filter, do that. Get the fluoride out of it, because some of that will be making you feel lethargic and down as well. There doesn't seem to be any escaping of the trauma of this at the moment. It's even haunting your dreams, so you've got to go completely gentle on yourself. This is happening with the other person as well. These are your mutual energies between the two of you. So if it doesn't make sense to you, it's what the other person is going through. You've got the 8 of Pentacles, but on this card there are the red lion and the yellow lion. Again, this is I'm going with anger Okay, I'm getting anger, and this is lack of self-confidence, this is issues. You're being the lamb in the middle. The lamb's been like, you felt like there's been two sides to every argument. Now you're crying. They're feeling sad as well. There hasn't been any mutual territory with this lamb, but both of your emotions have been hurt. The spring, the new growth of your emotions from everything that's happened in the past, both of you are struggling. Claws have been out. Again, you've got the Merkaba type symbol at the top. So if you are twin flames, please go to the Merkaba and cleanse your energies. There is white light, spirit light trying to get to you to help you along the way, but you're kind of blocking it at the moment. So listen to what I'm saying. Go do some energy healing. Go do some clearing. Again, this is where you both are at the moment. You've been left, 10 of Swords, you've been left to deal with the situation, and you're both feeling pretty crap on the inside, feeling like everything's gone and wasted. However, there is light, okay? Because even in the dark times, you are still there, you are still in their thoughts, and they are still in your thoughts. So if you want to make this work, you can do it. There will have to be a rebirth of this relationship, and you will have to start again completely on a clean break. And that's as if you're in a relationship with them still too. You've got to start on a clean break, get everything into perspective. So that's where you are at this point in time. What's going to be happening is choices and decisions will have to be made. You both need to let your walls down a bit. You're going to need to communicate properly with all the blues. This looks quite a dateline. I wouldn't like this in my bedroom at night time. But the sexual energy will spur this on as well. Will spur the communication on. So use your chemistry. You've both got your talons out. If you split it down the middle, this would be yours and his energy. It is definitely two-sided, mirroring. One of these has two more circles at the top than this side, but there is a moon energy here as well. So whichever way you see it, you've got to try and see it from the other person's perspective, please. You've still got your talons out, you're still looking for war. This needs to go. If you want to make this work, you've both got to lay your weapons down and go for it. Take the time now assessing what you want, working out what you want to do. Your emotions are completely everywhere, so if you go and speak to them at this point in time, this is just going to cause another row or another argument. So just go gentle on it, let it all, give it some time, give it some space. You'll be the light, you will see the light of this situation, and you will work out what you want to do. But for now, like I say, that the men, the other's counterparts are doing, do nothing. Work on yourself, think about what you want, and then you can make your decision. When you feel more on stable ground, there will be choices, there will be decisions made. At the moment, you're in conflict about it, and the snake is there. Some of you are feeling as if you've been lied to. The green eye for jealousy, that's in some of your situations as well. Some of you were just extra paranoid that they were seeing other people. There isn't any deception cards here. I don't feel there's been massive deception going on, but this has been a lot of paranoia stemming from past lives or this life, with other relationships. And because of the conflict and the way you two are and the passion, this is why, another reason why it's happened. But the Three of Wands is also about making moves now, making action. So once you've got over this boundary of the Two of Swords, once you've let these barriers go without making choice, refusing to make a choice, you will then make your choice, go into hermit mode, and you can make your action based on what it is that you want. You need to take control of this situation rather than letting the other person do it, because you've always kind of rolled over and let them do what they think is right, whereas you need to focus on what you want now, what is right for you. If you do that, you can make some choices and decisions. Seven of Wands, you know, you'll be feeling quite heavily burdened with this card. It's a cute little dog though, isn't he? But the green eye, again, for jealousy, the protection as well of the dog. You're feeling like if you let your walls down, you're going to get attacked again. That's why I'm saying take the time out now, be in the hermit mode, go retreat inside and see what's going on the inside of your energy, and then you can work it all out. And this is for them as well. This is your mutual energy. So this is you and them. This is how you're both feeling. You know, there is a way to make it work if you want it to. You've got to lay your weapons down. Nine of Wands, you've got to lay your weapons down. You're drained, you're knackered, you've been fighting for so long. You've been fighting over old ground. nothing new, just repetitive cycles. And again, there's someone here in the background, like some of you are jealous or worrying that things have been going on. A lot of it is just fear within yourself. We'd have to look at that in the personal circumstances, but for the collective, it's a lot of fear going on. You're knackered, your claws have been out for so long. There is hope with her holding the fire up. There is hope, but you've got to rise from the ashes like the phoenix, and then you get your world card if you do. If you want it, well, either way, if you want it or if you don't want it, that's down to you. Again, we can look at it collectively. I can do if you make it work, or if you don't make it work, do it in 2 separate spreads, see what's going on. I like doing that. Spiritual colours, be guided by your faith. Don't lose your faith. Keep strong, keep stable, and let this all go. Let it happen. Let your energies merge together. You've got a lot of stars on her for being on the right path, being strong. You know, the stars are always, the star card is always reminds me of baby Jesus, following the path, getting where you want to get. It's all there, but you have to choose whether you take it or not. This is just your energies and their energies. So there's a lot of regret, a lot of sadness, a lot of going on. It just became very, very intense, and you're both mopping up your tears now. You're both being conflicting your energies over the same stuff, but from different perspectives. You need to see it from each other's perspective for this to move forward, and you need to let the past go. You can give this rebirth. With the flowers, it can be reborn, but it has to die first. You have to let the past go, and that's step number 1. Again, it's collective. Every situation, I am very aware, is different. You know, personal circumstances are completely different. I get that, but it's your collective energy, your strongest mutual energy, and your mutual energy with them and you. So if it's personal, we can do it personal reading, but as your collective energy, that's it. That's what they're saying. Okay, let's do deck 2, 1151. Can I have the collective energies? Those that picked deck number 2, their energy. Those that picked deck 2, let's get into their energy. And then can I have access to and permission to get into their person's energy that they are thinking of? Person's energy that they are thinking of. You can do it much better than you can with deck 1. Okay. Right, let's go. What is the mutual energy between those that picked deck number 2 and the person that they are thinking of? I know I'm on deck 2, but if you are still watching, those that have watched deck 1, I've just been told you need to let this shit go. Deck 1. As clear as that. Okay. We're on deck 2 now, guys. Okay, what's happening with these mutual energies? Heavy, heavy, heavy energies these readings are. I feel like I can't breathe. Some of you have possibly been having panic attacks, and there's been quite a bit of not desperation, but it's been very, very intense energy, and you've been really stuck and really passionate about what is happening. The Hermit card is here. So these are your energies and their energies. These are your mutual energies between the two of you. You also have the Death card and the Hermit. This was in deck number 1. So this situation has had to come to an end of sorts, depending on your specific situations, for it to be moving forward. There's been a lot of skeletons that have come out of the closet. Some of you weren't aware of it, and you're seeing things from a different perspective now, things that you could never see before. You're starting to put into a different type of perspective and work your way through them. You're working your way through all the rubbish, trying to steer your way through it all. Every time you're moving forward, you feel like you're coming to a block there. You're taking 2 steps forward and one step backward. You want to get to the treasure. Most of you want to make this work with this person, but there is blocks everywhere you are turning. Half of that is fear, half of that is stuff that has happened in the past, and also the Death card. Remember, this is your energy and their energy as well. So your mutual energies between the two of you. You are both feeling that from this situation. And they are feeling more along the Death card. You are feeling more along the block card. That's where you are at the moment. You both want to be together. You have the Nine of Pentacles. They have the, I can't do Roman numerals, 2, 4, 6, 7 of Pentacles. But on these cards, this is the family unit. This is what they want. They are, however, in hiding at the moment until they work out what it is that they are doing and what they want. You need to keep on manifesting. Those of you that aren't, the manifesting video is now linked in the description. Please watch it and get on with it so you can relax a little bit and bring them back to you if it's what you want. Those of you that are manifesting and getting in your Queen of Swords energy and moving forward, this is all starting to come into place, and this energy is starting to push forward. Those of you that aren't manifesting, by the time you start manifesting, you will get into this position and this will move forward. It feels about 2 months away for the majority of you that aren't manifesting. Those that are manifesting can get it quicker. You're stuck, you're confused, you're not really sure what's going on. All you know is that you want to be with this person. There's a lot of heart-centered emotions, a lot of confusion, and things are being reflected towards you that you weren't sure about. You've got a little Jiminy Cricket frog on your shoulder trying to guide you through it all. You're switching off to spirit though, you're switching off to your intuition. Please never do that. Please be guided by your intuition. Being told for you lot, a lot of you have got cleansed pineal glands, so please have some spirulina. Clear it all out if you want this intuition to get stronger. The heart-centered emotions are what is pulling you towards them. They are still got their guard up at the moment. They're still feeling pretty run down, feeling like everything's just hit a plummet. They know that they are equally to blame, or that they are to blame. Some of them think if they aren't solely to blame. The little mouse again on the top, they are trying to be guided as well. Spirit are trying to guide them, but again, blocks because of the Death card. This is your Ace of Swords, so there is movement in this, but it's quite a dark card. That's why I'm doing these in the proper intuitive reading rather than the labels on it. The Storm, however, is behind them, and it is behind you. They're going to get a fight on. They're going to come towards you fighting. They are going to get their head in order, get their gears in order. They are going to stutter a little bit because I'm struggling to get my words out, but they know they will work it all out, and they will come back to you with the Wheel of Fortune and your two sides of that, you and them, either side of the wheel, things moving forward and the truth being highlighted to you as well. So if you can work through the truth of everything that you know, again, it's collective. You each have your own different truths and they have their truths. If you can work with those energies of their truths and your truths, you can move the situation forward if you so choose. Manifest if you are not manifesting and you want this person back. There's a lot of fear in this. You are in fear. Again, mutual energies. You are in fear. They are also in fear. They're being haunted. You are being haunted. There's no release from the pain of this. So go easy and go gentle. Keep your thoughts as positive as you can. They will come back if they're not in contact. If you're still in a relationship, they will also come and try to make it work. If you aren't in contact or you've had a breakup, they will still come and try and make it work. But it's going to be slow and steady progress. Do not push them. Do not force them. If you do that, they will go the other way and do a runner. You can have your 9 of Cups. You can have your new beginnings with them should you wish it. And it's down to you at the end of the day what you choose. The cat's trying to protect you. You need to rest. Have a rest. Think about what you want. Put all the stuff that has happened into the fire and let it go. You can't keep reliving old ground in this relationship. All the heavy burdens, all this clinging on, trying to hold on to the rock. It's got to go now. You can't keep reliving this. You can't keep doing this to yourself. If you want it to work, it's time to move forward and start it again completely. Give them the space, but while you're giving them the space, give yourself that space as well, because you need it more than them, really. You know, just because you're not hearing from them, some of you, because you're not hearing from them does not mean that they are not feeling the pain as well. It's your mutual energies. I'll always back your corner, but these are what the cards are saying. They're standing firm at the moment. They're standing in their choices. They think they've made right choices, right decisions. There is regret, however. There is remorse as well, I've just heard. But in this time of confusion, rest, relax. Get more sleep in you. Get some spirulina in you. Follow your guidance. Never discredit your gut instinct. And you will have your new beginnings with them should you choose it. If you don't choose it, you will have your new beginnings with yourself. Falling in love with yourself again. Treating yourself as if you're having a love affair with yourself. That's how you can move the situation forward. But that is your energy and their energy. That's your mutual energy between the two of you. That is where you are. Give it time. Let it happen. Remember, these are collective readings, working on your strongest mutual energy. Obviously, I'm aware that every circumstance is different, but by working on your strongest energies, that's how a collective reading will work. For personal circumstances and personal situations, just email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. I can go into your energy, I can go into their energies, and I can get the specific answers that you need from it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't, and I will, Mystic Love Tarot, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.